What's going on, folks? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet. Today we're checking out Popular Mechanics 1978. We got a beautiful Subaru, very happy couple in there. That must be the original vehicle everyone told me about that actually had seats in the back, so people could go off on adventures, parties, and chill out in the back. Wonder what insurance folks thought about that. I always like going through these magazines as a bit of a tech, but I'm not a gearhead. I learn things, and I learn things about how society was, how society's changed. It's remarkable. We simply don't make advertisements for things like this these days. If you want a wall clock, you go and you purchase a wall clock. Odds are it wouldn't be anywhere near this nice. And odds are most boomers like this stuff, but the younger kids, they just kind of think these are wood piles. They don't seem to have the appreciation for them or the desire to take care of them. Here we have an advertisement for the GM, the Equalizer. Yep, all you had to do was tilt up and down that steering wheel, and that was good enough for an advertisement. But why would they choose to use a picture of a farm as an advertisement for that? I've been sold on it. Okay, I'm sure they had a reason to make it that way, but I mean, it must be appealing to the farmers. Farmers must need that kind of help more often. And the snowmobile, I mean, an Oldsmobile, Holiday 88. Right on, those things are always, they're like a big old boat and lots of space in the back for activities. You'll stand out from the herd without getting the fleece. Once again, more advertisements talking about how you can stand out, be yourself, and be an individual of different classes by wearing different levels, different layers of different brands. And you'll notice that the woman is more interested in this man who is not like the sheep, because they're also selling attraction somehow. What the frick is with some of these Winston cigarettes that make me question my sexuality? I mean, they look so free. These guys look cute and stuff. I mean, are you trying to make him look manly, or are you trying to make him look pretty? Movies on records. Whoa, I've heard a little bit about those. They didn't look the nicest, but then again, nothing at the time really did. That's the world's smallest? I've sold smaller than that. It was a Japanese gauge, smaller than that, about half the size. Apparently the thing didn't actually work once it got to the end user, but I had a feeling it'd been on the shelf for a better part of 3 decades. Interesting, they actually advertise for Coleman lanterns. These days, if you're going camping, you would go and buy stuff. Coleman's available everywhere. It's as if instead of putting their money towards advertisement, they put their money towards making sure Walmart and other places just carried them so that the average person would find them at those locations. I also wonder if perhaps having a superior product help them, because Coleman's a pretty good name. I've never seen Coleman and thought, okay, this thing's cheap, I'm going to attribute it to Coleman, or oh my goodness, that thing says Coleman, so I think this is pretty cheap. Like, you can get better, I'm sure, but 1978 pickups all over. Very nice. I love it. Hey, finally seeing an ad for StarCraft in here. I love the video games. Every time I saw the vehicles as StarCraft on the side, I was like, what? You can be successful in the Air Force and enjoy the air conditioning that everybody else helps to make. I'm just kidding. I gotta give respect to anyone that can pull through basic training in the 70s. Things were different in the 70s, and basic training keeps getting harder, or sorry, easier and easier and easier. These These rally advertisements are really something. They have a lot of imagination. I gotta wonder how long those individuals have to maintain that painful pose for. Probably forever. No, thank you. Oh, but legitimately, another woodpile. So my ex, when she was married, she got divorced. Or sorry, the place that they bought before they got divorced, uh, had a giant piano in it, and the person who owned the house was like, "Oh, would you like to give me a little extra money for the piano?" And they're like, "No, no, we can't afford it." And the piano was just there when they moved in. They couldn't get the piano moved. They couldn't find anyone who wanted it. It was tuned, but that's the thing. Even though it's beautiful and it's there, all these kids, video killed the radio star, right? Kids are only interested in MP3 players and in in phones, but a phone can't fill the house the way an analog guitar or a piano can. It can't fill a church the way a organ can. I think we can all agree that they really stretch things here to make the Winnebago seem a lot bigger than it actually is. Nothing wrong with Winnebago. Let's face it, they make it seem a little bit more spacious. They're taking some artistic liberties here. Liquid velvet, getting the good looking ladies dressed up in the velvet. I tell you, there's nothing softer than a lady in a thin piece of velvet. The Army Reserve, part of what you earn is pride. And a lot of knowledge that you can use later in life. I want one. I want one so bad. I know we've all moved on to SUVs, but come on, can I get an SUV that has a wood-like finish? That's right, kid, you better be good or you're going in there next. I got this chainsaw right here pointed right at you. It's just, I don't know, gun safety, whatever. This picture makes me a little uncomfortable. In the 70s, nobody would have had a problem with this because we all know darn well nobody's going to hurt anybody. At least not until the alcohol starts coming out, and then the arguments start. The Dodge, it keeps messing me up that they have the Chevy right there. I don't trust Chevys. Chrysler, sorry. Yeah. I don't care. You can make any picture better by putting a dog in it. Any picture. And I love the yellow on that. Seriously. Yeah, this guy's so hot. He's got two whammons looking at him. And that one, she doesn't she's so taken in by him. She acts like she's talking to someone on the inside of the car. There's nobody there. Really like the way the yellow looks on her with that vehicle. What is that she's standing on? I don't know what the name of that vehicle is. I want you to jump into those bushes and take Cobra on. Put your thumb right up his butt. Go, Joe! It isn't a car. It isn't a truck. It's a fist. Datsun. I swear every time I see these Marlboro advertisements, I think that whoever came in to take these photographs probably brought in new clothes with them wherever they went, because I've never seen a clean cowboy like this before. Oh yeah, it's like that final level from Call of Duty 4. Don't call me Shirley. I got my boomstick, General. Hope I'm not going to get demonetized for this. I'm pretty sure if I just don't say anything about it, it's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure it's when I start talking about it that they start demonetizing. AK-47. I thought that was an AK-47U. Is a stock? Oh, geez, there goes my monetization. It is really freaking interesting. It doesn't matter how we get our energy. If it's cold, if it's hydrogen, if it's nuclear, all we're doing is freaking boiling water. And that is how they are getting solar power energy here. They are boiling water by pointing the sun at a particular spot, and boom, there you go. It's interesting. I've always been told that camping was a really big deal, like a really, really big deal to North American folks. And there were camper vans that you could get, but they were unbelievably expensive. Ah, the brat. That must have been what I was thinking about. Yeah, they got the seats in the back. I wonder how safe or dangerous that would be. I wonder what the insurance companies thought about that. Nothing runs like a deer. It's kind of strange when they make John Deere stuff that's completely yellow. Interesting little Mazda advertisement. Someone asked me to make sure that I get all of the vehicle advertisements, so here we go. I have a feeling that the outdoor boating scene isn't like it used to be ever since COVID. It seems like if you want to do outboard motoring, you have to have a lot of money. I have so many questions about how they got that picture, and I have a feeling that they legitimately just put the Tiger next to those units. Wait, General Electric won an Emmy for achievements in television, but meanwhile you still can't win an Emmy for being a stuntman, huh? Oh, I want one of those timing light guns. Apparently they're just called timing lights. But come on, tell me that doesn't look like something RoboCop would take out and swing around and say, "Don't move, creep." Somehow it will make women want you. Maybe because you're starting the car and that's the agreement? I don't know. I don't judge. Wait, this is the 70s and Buddy's got personal protective equipment? 1978. Yeah, I didn't think they started that until the 80s. Once again, it's my personal favorite friend, the jet engine. I want one so bad. That's right. Don't have enough places to keep your little things. Buy this thing for little things, and you can put your little things in there. But let's hope you have it in your mind to bring everything together enough so it will work. I have so many damn little things, and sometimes if you don't know where they are, you might as well not have them. I'm realistic. I only smoke facts, and they don't care about your feelings. They only care about mine. Well, that's it from me, folks. Nev from Nav's Text. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. It's always appreciated. But more importantly, folks, take care of each other, will you please? Have a good one.